right. This is the best experience with your host, Nick Best and the Angry Dad. And before we get into today's podcast, I'd like to thank our podcast sponsors, Barbell Apparel, premium athletic wear engineered for performance with a tailored athletic fit. Refined clothing for an athletic body type.
And right now, if you buy $99 worth of clothes, you get a free hoodie.
There we go.
So order now, quick.
Order now
because it's not going to last. This has a time frame on it. So if you see this a couple of years from now, it's over. But right now it's still going. So go do it right now.
Okay, that's it. Now it's all right. Evolution Athletics, supportive gear company owned by Brian Shaw, 4-time world's strongest man and the strongest man on earth. We believe in all athletes and supporting their journey towards greatness. First Form, our mission is to help real people get real results, long-term results. And we got Ice Up Industries. Look, $50 off with code BEST at checkout. Some of the best. And it's not a pun. It's not being intended, but some of the best cold plunges you can get on the market right now because Nick's been using the hell out of it.
Cold plunges and heatable. It'll go up to 104 degrees. So 37 to 104 is the temperature range for these. And they're $23.90 for the one I got. And I'm going to tell you now that in 4 months, 5 months, it pays itself off instead of buying ice. And it's something that uses way less electricity than what you think. It's an amazing piece. Seriously, if you're going to do cold plunges or hot and cold plunges, go give them a look. It's amazing.
That's it. Let me tell you right now. And that's
I'm on my 13th day straight.
Exactly. And he keeps posting it. So make sure you stay up to date with it. Well, there's been a lot of crazy things going on, Nick. And Brian, as always, man, I'll tell you right now.
The planet is spinning.
For real. It is spinning. And with a lot of the stuff going on, Brian Shaw's already announced next year's Strongest Man on Earth, the Shaw Classic 2024. August 16th to the 18th. Man, talk about getting an opportunity to try to get those tickets as early as possible is really going to help out a lot of people because, like I said, they damn near sold out, right?
Yeah, no, it did sell out. So, yeah, you're going to want to do that because companies come in and they buy blocks of tickets. So if you saw open seating, there was no open seating. It sold out. So that's it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and I would get them quick.
Exactly, because you got to remember, you're paying for crazy ass show, the strongest man on earth, but you're also getting the expo, the other crazy things going on, meet and greet.
And the expo is really amazing. I mean, all the vendors pretty much sold out at the expo, so it was a very successful expo as well, and it was neat. I mean, a lot of us got to go up and talk for an hour and just give us a seminar, talk, question and answer, that type of thing. So it was a really, really neat opportunity for people to go and see us actually talk live and take questions from anyone and everyone. So it was awesome.
And what's great about it is that you actually is getting an opportunity to really plan, get there, where to stay, try to book everything as in advance as possible. Because guess what? There's a lot of people that want to go to this event, but it's always hard when you got to wait, like almost 6 months before an event is even announced to be like, okay, I got to hurry up and get everything.
Yeah, it was crazy. They had to use 3 different hotels this time.
Yeah.
It was very, very, very successful. I mean, the show, he's brought the showmanship back. He's brought the amazing stuff where you're lifting something that just doesn't look real back into it. And it's pretty amazing, the innovativeness that Brian has on coming up with events with the guys from Red Iron. Yeah. It's pretty amazing what they're doing out there. I mean, the finger is absolutely unreal because now you can flip the finger up and then just put the mat down and flip it back down. It doesn't have to go all the way over.
Yeah.
Anymore. So now no more forklifts, no more, paying the tail, taking 10 minutes to set up each run when you go. Now it's just up, stop, and then just push it. Then just one guy flips the thing and just pushes it over. So it's much easier
setup. And, with that being said, Strongest Man on Earth already being announced for next year. We have the 2024.
Now 3 people with that title.
Yeah.
Because that came out of Fortissimus.
Okay.
So Derek Poundstone and Sadrina Saviskis. That's it.
Go. And Brian Shaw.
Yep.
That's it. And now there's going to be a lot more strongmen having the ability to get that title.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
we fun to watch next year. Yeah. We almost had a twofer where it was about to be Mitchell Hooper the world's strongest man and the strongest man on earth, because it was close. It was
close. Very close. It was a good contest all the way around. It was a really good show. I mean, nobody took it easy. Everybody went after it.
Yeah, so. Everyone. Well, that's the thing though too, is like Brian's show is known for fucking ridiculous static strength. You know,
it's gonna be heavy.
Gonna be heavy. Everybody knows. But with World's Strongest Man 2024 coming up, we've already got a few people qualified.
We do.
And the people that are qualified, you know, we talked about this on the last episode, and because I'm going to read off the list: Mitchell Hooper, Tom Stoltman, Novikov, Evan, Gavin, and Shane. And we know Evan, Gavin, and Shane earned their chances to get into the World's Strongest Man. But we got Mitchell Hooper, who's also, you know, he's the returning champ. Tom Stoltman and Novikov. And, you know, you did mention, you know, like, are they going to do these special ones here for some of these champs?
For the returning champions and stuff like that. And indeed, it is a thing. So that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
I like that they answered those questions on how to qualify, and then the rest are like international invites. Once the top 3 are automatic at a Giants live show. So that's awesome.
You know, and we're still waiting on the announcement of when the show will be, and also too, like, you know, the what's it called?
We know it's going to be in an arena,
and we know it's going to be an arena because we dropped that specifically. You know what I'm saying? That was a best experience exclusive right there. We announced it to the world, but it's like, where will this arena be? Where is this?
Where will this outdoor arena be?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you know the date, time, we're waiting on those because once those are announced, man, those things are gonna fucking just be gone. You know,
those tickets will go fast.
Real fast. You know, and just like, you know, like from last year, like typically World's Strongest Man, it, you know, like they're not too worried about in the past, they're not too worried about people showing up because it is a show. It is recorded for television, but now they are really making that turn towards the fans of like, all right, these fans are showing up. These fans are sitting here cheering. These fans are coming in droves, and we need to be prepared for that. And that's what I'm definitely waiting to see, is like the way it will be set up. Will there be an expo? Will there be a little spot? Because like I said, when we were at Myrtle Beach last year, they had a little area where, you know, they had the rain, they had airway. There was a couple of little vendors and some food trucks and stuff like that. And then plus the merch booth for World's Strongest Man, which thank you. You know, those guys are listening to this podcast. Thank you guys for letting me sit down in the shade and taking a little break back there with them. You know what I'm saying? It was really appreciated. But, you know, like I said, it's just I'm waiting to see what this venue is going to be like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. It's fun. And the athletes will like it. It'll be good for them as well. So
yeah,
it's better when you do that because you have more control of the ground and the weather and other things. So that'll be good.
Exactly. And, you know, we're hoping for a special invite this year. You know what I'm saying? World's Strongest Man. If you guys are listening, we would definitely like to be there and be able to run our social media to help you guys promote. I'm just throwing it out there because, you know, we've done it for the last 2 years, and I'd like to definitely continue that with a little bit more ease.
We're going to be good. So.
Oh, yeah, we'll be good. And, you know, continue on World's Strongest Man, we actually have Giants Lives. It is the Strongest Nation. Get ready to come up. I'm just going to read off the list for America because, you know, it is America versus the UK. We have Martins. Grab that coffee. Get prepared.
Yeah. Martins looking pretty strong. So
real strong. Pretty good. Some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's doing it smart. He's taking a rest. He's taking a break. And then guess what? He's coming back in. So I'm definitely happy to see him back in the mix. So we got Martins. Evan Singleton, the T-Rex, is going to be a part of the team. And you know what? He's on fire. The dynamic between Evan and Trey Mitchell is always hilarious because you put those two guys in a room and goddamn, they do not back off of each other. And it's just hilarious. No. It's fun. It's good banter. Those two guys need to have their own show.
Well, if they were smart, they would. Well, I mean, Martin's going to be there, so Romark will be there. So I'm sure Romark will get all that, you know, on Martin's stuff. So that would be really smart.
That's it. You know, and then with Trey Mitchell, we have Kevin Ferris.
That'll be hilarious. And Kevin's also a funny dude. He's quieter side.
Mhm.
But when he cuts loose, he's actually super funny.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't hold back. So
yeah, we got a chance to hang out with him in Myrtle Beach a few times, and yeah, he's definitely got a funny side. And then with Kevin Ferris, we have Spencer Remick. I actually got to talk to Spencer a little bit. Not a whole lot, but he seems like a pretty down to earth guy. Yeah, when we were down at there in Myrtle Beach, him and his wife and his kid were actually walking up the pier, and no one noticed him. So I was like, I hope I didn't draw too much attention to him when I was talking to him.
It's okay. They got to get used to it.
That's it. We have Gabby Dixon, who's going to be pulling up for the women. We have Inez. I'm sorry if I completely chop your name. I do not mean to. I'm not that good of a reader, but it's Inez Carlisco. And then we have Nadia Stour.
Both of them are unbelievable. They're really good.
And then we got Victoria Long pulling up at the end there on the list.
So there's a win.
Showing. There we go.
She is unbelievably strong.
There we go.
USA. She is probably one of the most dominant women strong women that I have ever seen compete. I mean,
have you heard it here?
I think the Shaw Classic last year, not this year, but last year, gave up 1 point.
Yeah.
1 point, not just 1 point out of all the 5 events. 1 point.
Well, it's definitely going to be working here. You know what I'm saying?
She's fun to watch. Just an absolute animal, and a great person too. She's fun to talk to as well.
Hell yeah! So. And then pulling up the UK, we have your captain Eddie the Beast Hall, who was just recently seen on YouTube TV for Expendables 4.
Yeah, getting
got his ass kicked by Stallone.
Got thrown over a bar.
You know what I'm saying? How did Stallone get that big of a man over the shoulder?
What's that?
I said, how's Stallone get him over the shoulder?
Reality? He probably jumped.
Yeah.
Stallone's a strong dude, but he's still 370, 380.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
So, let's just say Eddie did really well in his acting debut.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was pretty good. I have had so many people call me like, did you see Eddie Hall in the trailer? Like, oh, I didn't even realize he was even in the movie, or like there was even talks of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I did. We knew about it. I mean, him and Stamen had a man crank for each other for a while, so that was pretty cool.
There we go.
Yeah. So we just
and then
good for Eddie. Cheers.
You know what I'm saying? And with Eddie Hall being
good to see.
With Eddie Hall being the champ, or being the actual captain, we have Tom Stoltman right behind him, which you can't ask a better strongman to, you know what I'm saying, a 2-time winner
of World's Strongest Man.
World's Strongest Man. And then you have his brother Luke. He likes it spicy, so he's on the team. So
you got 2 really good overhead pressers going against Trey and Evan, which are 2 really good overhead pressers. Martine's a good overhead presser. Yep. There's some good overhead pressers there. Oh yeah, and then we got retired from World's Strongest Man, but still in the game, Mark Felix. So they'll have either a Hercules holder, that giant wrecking ball, I'm sure. That's it. So we got Mark Felix. Mark's still freaking strong. Oh yeah. So don't count Mark out of anything. Exactly. Dylan's coming in. Oh, nice. Sorry, we do this in real life situations. Oh yeah, exactly. We're both sitting in our living rooms enjoying. We have Gavin Bolton, who's going to be pulling in. He just got qualified. We just talked about it in for World's Strongest Man. I just shot with him at the range too. Yeah, I know. I was doing some shooting. Nice. So that was fun. Which I'm getting ready to go to work, so I have my work shirt on. So yeah. Oh yeah. We have Lucy Underdown. She's going to be there. She's strong. So it's going to be fun to watch. There we go. We have Donna Moore. Also very strong, very experienced. She knows how to manipulate the events as well. So that'll be good. That's good. You have Rebecca Roberts, who's going to be joining the team. Strong. And then you have Andrea Thomas too. And she's a heck of a deadlifter too. So yeah, exactly. Between her and Lucy, and this is gonna be a fun show. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fun show. It's also gonna live stream for those who want to watch. I'll put the link in the notes
just so you guys can pre-purchase all that good stuff.
Sweet.
But there's it's a strongman season. It's getting ready to hit hard because guess what? 2024 is right around the corner.
Well, one of the crazy things that people need to remember, if the more of those online things that you buy ahead of time to watch it, the live streams, the more you do that ahead of time, the more they're going to be able to earlier increase prize money and have a budget to work with. And it's kind of like your way of supporting it all the way around. It is really good for the sport if you get into those things early. It really is. It helps the promoters out a lot on the backside of this. I've learned a lot about it now.
Oh yeah, well, guess what? Everyone else knows now, because that's the thing too. Is like a lot of people always want to be able to support in their own ways.
Here's a little history for you: live stream contests. Who was the first person to stream those?
Was it Brian?
Me.
Was it you?
Sin Cities. Those live stream on the Marinda Muscle site, and we had to buy a new server because we blew up the server. It couldn't handle it.
That's crazy.
We had to fix the server back in the day, and I mean, you're talking were horrible to just 2 cameras set up. But we live streamed. We loved it back then.
Man,
we couldn't figure out how to put a monetary thing on that. So yeah, it was stages of it. I think 2010.
Yeah, 2010 live stream, man. That was AOL days.
Yeah, kind of. So it was neat. It was a thing to get that many people, because we had well over, I want to say, like 150, 200,000 people watching.
Man, that's crazy. And you guys were the first ones to actually implement that. Man, talk about like way ahead of your time, Nick.
Well, I know the forum, and it's a shame we just got busy with our lives and things that were going on, but Marinda Muscle back in the day used to get like 5 million hits a month.
Man,
so
that's a lot.
Yeah, but life and moderation, moderators, and just stuff to run the forum, we just couldn't keep up with it.
Full-time job when you got to get someone to be on top of the moderate. Speaking of live streams and stuff like that, Nick just recently made it on ESPN. I wish it's literally he was on their TikTok showing them him doing the press machine.
It was on their Instagram too.
Yeah, it was, and I wish he would have tagged you in it, man.
Yeah, that'd have been nice. But that's okay.
That would have. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. ESPN, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But you did make the main page of ESPN.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean,
it was both of those middle of the night. Well. I was like, text Nick. I was like, Nick, did you see this?
Yeah, they actually did the main page with the Instagram the day of the Shot Classic.
Yeah,
the day it started. So that was the experimental part where I was testing it. So
exactly, still in shop.
Yeah, so it was pretty darn cool. And I'm really. I mean, other than Brian turning his pec on that last one, I think the event went unbelievably good. I mean,
went smooth.
No, I know time Brian's going to be fine.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like
he'll be back to normal anytime. Brian's the king of recovery. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's constantly making sure he's taking care of his body, and that's a lot of things a lot of strongmen haven't done in the past. Where it's like, I need to concentrate on not just training, but recovery.
And I tell you what, he's really changed the game as far as that goes. Well, he's changed the game in so many ways, but that one with athletes, like being able to learn from him how to take care of themselves besides just go to the gym and lift stuff and leave.
Yep.
Is pretty, I mean, he's left a great impact all the way around. I mean, he really has. He's a great man. He's a good dad. He's just, you couldn't ask a nicer guy, and successful and just everything else. The man is driven, but you learn how to take care of your body and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty amazing to where he's held together for that many World's Strongest Man finals. I don't see any soon getting to that. And the testament is going to be the true thing of time. I mean, people can make it to him, but are they going to last that long?
Exactly. Keep the body together that long. And speaking of keeping your body together that long, we have competition this weekend. Unfortunately, you're not going to be competing. But the thing is Justin your body. Yeah, Justin is. Justin, you'll definitely
my training
see
partner
some videos
is.
on it. Exactly.
So I'll be out coaching him and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. I feel pretty good. I mean, My squats kind of fixed a little issue that was going on there because my hip was not having fun and I was going down kind of crooked. And I was like, got to fix that. Which gave me the opportunity to actually work on and fix some of the deadlift stuff because I'm still kind of across the floor. And it's just the muscle imbalance. So I'm in the process of fixing that now. And I don't fix it by trying to get the one side stronger than the other. I train the side that is I'm trying to recover as hard as I possibly can. And then I train the other side the same.
And for everyone who needs, just to recap, had surgery on his stomach beginning
January
of this
3rd.
year. Exactly. Yeah. So like the amount of recovery that you've gotten right now. Exactly.
Had
That's what I'm saying.
So they took my kidney out. So and they took it out through the front. So they went through my abdomen wall with about a 5-inch hole.
Yeah.
Plus 6 other small ones, but that really doesn't affect you too much. But the big one, it's healed, it's strong. I feel good about it. I'm getting a lot of confidence in it, so I'm not really afraid to pull hard from the ground. But now the muscle imbalance is twisting me a little bit. So again, I'm going to train the side as hard as I can. I'm going to train the other side exactly the same with the same weight because that'll eventually even them out. And as the right side keeps getting stronger, it'll stay even, and that'll naturally eliminate the twist.
Yeah.
So I just have to do that, and then I'm starting to pull like straight-legged deadlifts a little bit more, stuff like that, to develop, because that spot where I'm pulling on stiff-legged deadlifts is the weak link when I'm pulling. I can pop it right off the floor, and at the top the lockout's not too bad, but right where I need to kick in the hamstrings and lower back to like really pull on it is where I'm experiencing the weakness, which when I pull a stiff-legged deadlift, it hits it perfectly.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to pull some more stiff-legged deadlifts, and I'm going to do a lot of light work off the floor. I'll go up fairly heavy, and then I'll drop down and just do a boatload of technique singles at like a 50 to 65% percentile range, and just work, pulling straight and being very disciplined with the position, and that'll fix it in time. I just have to be patient, which isn't the easiest.
That's it.
So, but it'll get back. I'm going to pull again. I mean, I just saw Andy Bolton pull 350 kilos this weekend, which is awesome. Congratulations. But I don't know what that thing he's wearing is. The all-time world record was set without one of those things.
Yeah.
The suit.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I know.
Yeah. The 815 was pulled raw, not in a suit. So if you're going to break the record, break the record. Don't put a suit on and break the record. Break it.
Break it right.
Break the record as is. Mm-hmm. Or if you're just trying to have the highest deadlift of all time, I can throw on a suit, and we can do that too. So
all day.
But
all
break
day.
the record. I broke it raw. Break it.
Break
it raw. You got this.
That's it. Raw dog it.
Yeah.
It's something I forgot to bring up earlier in the game, but actually, Nick, you're going to be in California in December.
I am.
Yeah. I am. And for those who are listening, if you guys want to come up here, Nick's going to actually be doing a seminar over here in Sacramento. And I want to make sure that we start putting it out there, because guess what? It gives everyone an opportunity to get themselves set up. It is September, and you're going to be here in December.
Yep.
And so,
and
it
I'll
gives
be
everyone
very hands-on too.
Very hands-on. So like it's limited spots. I'll put the link in the notes for who you need to reach out to, just so you guys, because like I said, these are the things, like Nick wants to help people and show them like, their technique, or like if he can point something out that needs to be pointed out, or like just techniques that need to be learned or shown that people are just forgetting about. Guess what? Nick's right there to help.
Yep. So it's gonna be really neat. I mean, it's gonna be hands-on with the yoke, hands-on with the stones, and hands-on with the deadlift. And then I'll also be going over exercises that will help those as well. So it's not just here's how to do the yoke. It's go back, here's how to do the yoke, and here's what you want to do to help train and get stronger at the yoke. Here's the stones, and here's the things you can do. Here's the couple different ways you can lift the stone off the ground, by the way, because it's not always just get all the way down underneath it. Some people have back problems or hip mobility issues and can't get down. And I've kind of figured out how to do that without getting all the way down to the ground. So I don't mind teaching people that. And then same with the deadlift. here's kind of like tech stuff like that, but here's the things that will also help you build that in these certain areas where your weaknesses are. So I'll be covering a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, then that's exactly the great part about this is like like I said, it sometimes just a little movement of things can drastically change people's lift, and that's the great thing about that.
Yep. Yep. And that's at the end of the day, more we can help people just all the way around and get people to train and be more physically fit and healthy. In the end of the day, only crime is being sedentary and doing nothing, even with limitations and disabilities and stuff like that. Just be the best you. At the end of the day, be the best you can be. And that's all anybody could ask for anyone. We're not all, my genetics are different from your genetics, is different from someone else's, is different from Brian's. I can never be Brian Shaw, but I can be the best Nick Best I can be. And that's all I've ever tried to do. So,
that's it.
Yeah.
And with that being said, Nick, actually let these people know those magic words, and then we'll get on out of here.
Well, thanks. If you like this, like, share, and subscribe, and please share the heck out of it. The more people that see it, the better. And I appreciate all your help. And as always, train hard, train smart, and be the best you can be. Thanks.
You're listening to the best experience